front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2 games to 1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field.
Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully, he does just that in this one.
Patrick Corbin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Really getting a lot of swings and misses on that fastball down in the zone.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Stress this guy's importance enough.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Smoke toward third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
From the stretch, high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto is after it. 2 down. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. One left for LA. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder, Radford Robert.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is under it. 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Watson.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park with no score. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, Ronald Anaya.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right down Main Street. Caught him looking.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Ross Stripling. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anaya on the move, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Braves, 3rd baseman, Johan Camargo.
The 1-1 to short. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Stepping in for the Braves, Rob Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Bradford Robinette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Robinette at second with 2 down. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anaya on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Corey Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. To short, hit hard. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
For Atlanta. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You can see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll. That usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And again.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And they take the lead. It's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a two-run home run. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Adam Liberator answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he takes strike two. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Albies, base runner at first with one out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Atlanta.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Corey Seager, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-1 home. Ouch, that comeback would appear to get him in the arm. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher, Rob Brantley.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bradford, Robinette, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Rizzo stands in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Another full count pitch home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Rizzo will head for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
On and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It's something that you can handle. You have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anaya is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-2. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Anaya.
Digging in once again, Ronald Anaya. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Wisler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Matt Wisler.
Colton Wong is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now. Hit on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Past battles with Matt Wisler. He's 2 for 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kevin Quackenbush gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run. Here it comes on 3-0. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the 1st out.
The batter, second baseman, Ozzie.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Grounded to short. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored, a base hit. And I'm sure full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Still tied 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lucas Sims will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 50.
Ramon Torres will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Ramon Torres.
That's ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 64, Mike Morris.
He's 4, take your base.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Ronald Anaya. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Is back up the middle and into center field. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in game 4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base.
The 2-1 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jorge Bonifacio will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Andrew Coles is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Mookie Betts down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. There's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. Atlanta have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece. Lucas Sims is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Play ball.